Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to the Real and Real Pod. My name is David, and I'm here with my co-host Marcy.
Hey.
Here on the Real and Real, we take a concept from a movie and we ask the question, what if it was placed in the real world? And then we come up with 3 points each. Marcy, can you tell us what today's question is?
Today's question is, what if people only had dogs as pets based off of the movie Dog Days?
Folks, we are certainly in the dog days of summer. It is going to be a hot, hot, hottie.
So,
That sounds like a horrible name.
the dog days are over. The dog days are done. The horses
Is this a real song?
are coming.
Who is this? Is this a play? Is this on Broadway?
Florence and the Machine. Run
This is-
fast for your mother, run fast for
Stop.
your
I
father.
can't can't deal with this.
Yeah, Florence and the Machine.
No.
Happiness.
No, please stop. Please stop.
Anyway, do you want to see this movie?
No, I don't care.
No?
It looks like Valentine's Day or any other
New
movie
Year's.
that New Year's like
Those
that.
are the only two,
It looks
honestly.
so blah. It like there's nothing there. It's the most face value movie you're ever gonna get. There's nothing secret
You're there
about
for
this
the
movie.
faces that you see in like the...
No, I mean as in face value, as in this is it.
Oh.
I went to see a movie a couple weeks ago called Puzzle.
What?
Okay, it's a small indie film. I think Sony did, if I'm not mistaken, which is so weird because I like their independent movies, but their mainstream is just, that Spider-Man movie does not look good. The Venom one, not the cartoon. But this
Oh,
movie,
the one that's coming out soon, Venom?
is it soon or is it
It's-
next year?
It's
It's gotta
coming
be soon,
out
'cause they
this
keep
year.
coming out with trailers.
It's coming out this
Yeah.
year. I think it's late August, early September.
Yeah, maybe. It's not going to be good, guys. But
It looks weird.
it looks like it just doesn't look good.
don't
my
like it.
my not good feelers are tingling. So, but I want it to be good, but it's just. But they make that movie It was more to that movie than just a person solving puzzles. Like like puzzles putting together puzzles. It was something with her life and everything like that behind the scenes. I watched the trailer for Dog Days. That's it. I'm not going to be like, the philosophical behind the thought.
No,
process.
it's what you get
this
in the trailer.
means, that's all. How about you?
Sidebar, real quick, you guys. If you do hear anything in the background, it is like torrential downpour outside.
What is it called? Torrential?
Huh?
So fancy.
Torrential downpour.
Are you a meteorologist?
No, I lived in Florida.
Huh.
It rains a lot there
Oh.
on half the street.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a meteorologist who says that. What
Probably.
school did you go to? I went to Florida. Okay.
I don't think that qualifies.
Doesn't
How
count.
did you learn to read a barometer?
Florida.
You need one in Florida
Florida. You got to
need
have one.
one.
Yep.
to know why the half of the street is dry and yours is terrible.
So, yeah, this movie. How do you
Okay,
feel about
but
it?
I mean, it's one of those movies that I could like see myself seeing because I saw Valentine's Day and New Year's on TV when they came on, and I kind of liked them. They were, as you said, face value to where it's like what you see is what you get. There's nothing deeper behind them. I think actually I take that back. I think New Year's actually did have like a little plot
Nope, it
twist,
didn't.
but it was so small that it became such an insignificant thing that most people don't even notice it. So there is that, but. I mean, it's one of those movies that I think I'd watch on TV if it came on, and I was like, why not? But I don't watch TV much anymore now that I have Netflix and Hulu. So we are not sponsored, but we should be.
Nulu days. Anyway.
What?
Hulu and Netflix. Nulu. Because hell.
Nextlu.
That's horrible. What is that?
Netflix. Oh, Netlu.
Netlu.
Yeah, Next. I said Next. It's Netlu.
Horrible.
No.
So yeah, that's how we feel, and we will tell you our 3 points as if everyone had dogs only after the break.
Talk to you soon.
Hey guys, it's me, David. First off, I want to say thanks for listening, whether you're on iTunes, Google, SoundCloud, Podcast Addict, or anywhere else. We really appreciate it. If you'd like to support the show, we do have a Patreon where you can give $1 a month. You get a few extra audio treats, and it helps the show keep going. If you're a company who'd like us to advertise your product, or you're just a fan that wants to say hello, you can contact the show directly via email, reelinrealpod@gmail.com. We also have a Twitter at reelinrealpod. That's ReelinRealPod. Thanks for listening. You're the best, and enjoy the rest of the show. And we're back.
Hey.
The question was, what if everyone only had dogs as pets? Ladies first.
All right, so my first point is that if everyone only had dogs as pets, there's a lot of new meats. on the market.
Nalu, what?
Meats on the market.
Meats. Like to eat?
Yes.
Because
We only have dogs as pets. So, like, people don't want to eat cats because they're like, oh, no, that's like eating my cat Fluffy. I can't do that. And people don't want to eat rabbits because they're like, no, that's a pet and things like that. So if we only had... In America. Because, like, there's a competition.
No, still, I'm confused.
I think I'm saying this as in, like, people say don't name your food. Like, things like that. So if you had the cat as a pet, you wouldn't want to eat it. If you had a gerbil as a pet, you wouldn't want to eat it. And then how we've been trained, like... to see animals, it's like, oh, I don't want to eat the thing that I pet and find comfort with and as my companion, so I don't want to eat it. So it's things like that. So if pet dogs are the only pets now, we're going to end up with so many other animals out there to where it's like, okay, y'all needs to go. So they eat them.
I'm so confused. I am so confused because I am so confused. So because we have dogs as pets only, we will eat more different meats?
No. We'll make those animals that used to be conventional pets, they will now be used as a quote-unquote crop.
But they already are. What other pets were there? Rabbits. People already eat that.
Not commonly.
Not commonly, but people do.
Not really. Not in America.
Not in America. Yeah, some people do in America.
It's not a common thing.
But it's there.
I mean, people eat dogs, but it's not a common thing.
Yeah, but that's overseas more.
Same with cats.
But why would I eat more if I had a dog?
Because
I'd be different if it was like, if everyone had cows as pets only, then we'd stop eating meat because we care about our cow pet thing.
our cow brethren.
No, not brethren, because they're still our pets. Brethren will be equal. So, what?
Well, I mean, I think in India,
yes.
cows are sacred, so they don't eat them.
That's only because dying the spirit goes into the cow, so therefore it is the spirit of their ancestors. That's different than their brethren necessarily. Well, it is a brethren, but I guess still, if they have, they're not their pets, so they don't eat other meat because they are their pets. They eat the other meat because of religious reasons, and they feel the spirit goes into them. Our dogs are not the spirit of, and even if they were, still, why are we eating more things because dogs are our pets? I assume dogs were the original pets to begin with. I mean, as in just people, and they weren't eating random stuff then. They were still eating the same things. I just don't understand this point at all.
You're like, I'm very confused. I don't get it. Okay. But yeah, that's my point. I just think that we would have more meat varieties because we don't have.
Okay, I don't understand.
I don't know. That's all I can think of. So yeah, that's my first point. More meat varieties. What's your first point?
My first point is poop pickup machines.
Poop machines?
Poop machines that pick up. No, poop pickup machines.
So pooper scooping machines.
Pooper scooper machines. Scoops the poop of the dogs. Because there's so many dogs, no one's going to want to keep picking up poop every single time. Yeah, well. I used to walk my friend's dog, and then if they pooped in someone's lawn, we just walked away really fast.
Oh my gosh. I can't say anything because I've done the same thing.
Exactly. No one wants to pick up poop. It's a horrible feeling. It's nasty. Unless it's, whose poop that I didn't mind picking up? It was because it was dry.
Small dogs.
Small dogs, yes.
Small dogs because they're like little bitty turds.
No,
Big
not if
dogs
it's wet.
I can't do because
if it's wet poop, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It is.
Because it's warm?
It is horrible. It is so bad. But anyway.
So pooper scooper machine.
Pooper scooper, yeah. Because poop's going to be everywhere. Like, it's going to be rampant. Going to be all through the streets. So we're going to need something to pick them up and clean the streets and keep it clean. There you go. Pooper scooper machines.
Okay.
Pooper scooper machines. It's probably just made by the government and you have to pay tax on it. That's probably it.
Oh God. Pooper scooper machines.
Come get your pooper scooper today.
Pooper scooper machines.
Anyway, continue. What is your second point?
My second point is extreme breeding.
I like that.
Oh.
I like that a lot. It makes sense.
Extreme
we're breeding with other kinds of dogs, right?
Yes, other kind of dogs.
Okay.
It gets to extremes where it's like, instead of being mutts, they're like...
Is it extreme breeding or just letting the dogs run around and hump each other? Because I'm just saying, you're not breeding them necessarily.
No. You're breeding them because it's like, oh, my Chiweenie is super cute, but you know what?
Is that a real dog?
Yeah, a Chihuahua and a Dachshund is Chiweenie.
That's a horrible name. Why is it called a Chiweenie? Oh, because a Dachshund is a wiener dog.
Yeah, their nickname
Why is it not a
wiener dog.
Chidachshund? Or a Dachshini? No, that's a weenie too. Chihuahua. Dachawa.
Because of the name. It sounds terrible.
Dotson sounds awesome.
Yike. Like,
I'm naming my dog Dots. Sounds awesome.
oh gosh.
And then
Like,
the other one's Dip.
Dippin'
Come here,
Dots.
Dippin' Dots. Oh,
Dip Dots, come here.
So cute.
What are your dog's name? Dippin' Dots?
Dippin' Dots.
Your dog's name is Dippin' Dots? No. There's Dip
and there's
Dots.
Dots.
Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots. You know what? Might get a third dog. Name it N.
Oh no. Dip in Dots. Come here.
Yes, there you go.
It's food time. You know that in dog will be so mad.
They don't know.
In.
If they're, and then, as a matter of fact, they're tinier compared to the other two dogs.
Oh no.
So
you
cute.
got a little toy named In.
Yes, so cute.
But well, yeah, like toy dogs and things like that, and also like certain names you have to make them that way so that they're like, oh, that sounds so cute. I want a Chewini instead of that's a Dots Wawa. I don't know.
I already told you what it was.
Yeah, that whatever you said, I can't remember. But then like things like also like a Dorky, a York. What is it? Yorkie and a Dotson. A Yorkin is not a cute name, but a Dorky.
That's fine. I
is
like a
cute.
Yorkin. No, I don't want
No.
a dork.
No,
My dog's a dork.
My dog is a dorky, and she's adorable. She's stupid, but she's adorable.
Because she's a dork.
She is a dork.
Nobody wants a dork in their house.
Yes, you do.
Be
She's
cool. Be
so-
one of the cool dogs.
She is. She just likes feet. It's weird.
That's odder.
It is odd.
But I like it because I think people do. If you don't know, apparently that breeding the same breed over and over and over again is
Yeah,
bad for
weakens
them.
them.
Yeah, stop doing that. Stop doing that. For people who love dogs,
AKA puppy milk.
yeah,
Let's
for those who
end
love
those.
dogs so much because they do go to competitions, apparently that's bad for the dogs.
Yeah,
Don't-
well,
stop that.
they
Stop
can
it.
do no.
Stop
They
it.
can do that.
Stop it.
But if you notice, a lot of the dogs when they do that are actually not so much a purebred, and when they are purebred, it's like the first generations of it. Once they get further down, that's when they start making multiples or mixes, like a Dotson Yorkie, a Dorky. Except mine was an accident, so yeah.
They
She
didn't
had-
plan it. Wasn't
no,
it
'cause
wasn't.
they had
it
purebred
wasn't- it
Dachshunds
wasn't,
and they had purebred Yorkies.
What is it called? Planned Parenthood. It was an accident.
No, because like the breeder was like she bred Dachshunds, purebred Dachshunds, and she had multiple of them so that they didn't go through the exhaustion phase. And then she had multiple Yorkies. Well, they crossed, and she didn't realize it until they were born. And she's like, "Oh,
Is that a bad thing?
no."
So she should be happy.
Well, no, they're still purebred. It's just that's not what she specialized in. She specialized in selling purebred Dachshunds.
Well, now you
purebred
specialize in something
and
else.
So since she ended up with a bunch of Dorkies, she's like, I don't have technically the clearance to sell these. So
You need
here."
clearance?
I think so.
Oh, does she have any more?
This was like, how old is Bella? 6 years ago? And we got her as a gift. So
Okay, 6 years ago, find that 6-year-old lady. Thank you. Anyway, my next
anyway, that's
point,
my second point. What's your second point?
My second point is that the world would be covered in grass.
Isn't it already though?
No, I mean everything's covered in grass.
Oh, so AstroTurf?
Yes, grass. And people would ride lawnmowers to work.
We better soup them things up. Cause,
Oh, yeah. It's the souped up lawnmowers.
Okay, because I'm like, this 10 miles an hour thing.
No.
I'm coming on my way, boss. I'm coming. Like,
Why are
that's
you
not
calling
gonna
your
work.
boss and tell him you're on your way?
So that you don't get fired because you're late.
No, that's your fault. You should have left on time. Yep, you. But anyway,
Yeah,
yes, covered in grass because we love our dogs. We want them to feel as comfortable as possible, and grass is soft, and they love to roll around in it. And I think everybody enjoy it. I think it's a good thing. You know, we need more grass, more oxygen in the world, less pollution. Everything's grass. Everything.
Everything?
Everything on the ground is grass.
Oh.
Even the ocean's grass. No, I'm just playing.
I was gonna say, I'm like, that ain't gonna work.
Ocean's grass. We have a layer of grass in the ocean. But
So, seagrass.
no, I'm just joking. But yeah, I think that's my point. I think that's a solid point. I like that point. That's my favorite.
It is a pretty good point, and it kind of goes along with my next point.
Which is,
Parks aplenty.
I was gonna say that
That's my
at
third
first, but then I switched it to just grass on everything.
Oh, I mean, hey, that works. But yeah, parks aplenty. So like all those abandoned, what?
That sounds like a great
Like
name
all those
for a
abandoned
park. Company.
parks aplenty.
Yep, I like it.
It's like Parks and Recs. Hi, we're from Parks aplenty.
You want to start it? Let's do it.
I don't have the nerves to know.
What? No, you don't like me? Oh,
I like you enough to start a business, but not no parks aplenty.
we got a name already. That's half the battle.
Do you realize how many brand names we have come up with in the span of me being on this show?
Half the battle.
A lot.
Half the battle. Jeez.
True. But yeah, so that's my last point. Parks aplenty, so that it'll take up like all those abandoned like parking lots and like building things like.
Oh, so you're saying it's not that there'll be more. I mean, there will be more parks,
There
but
will be
we're
more
just
parks,
putting them
but
out
it's
there,
not
but
like-
they're putting them out in abandoned places.
Right, so that instead of having like those areas, it's
Oh
like,
no, but
we're
where will
making
all
that
the
a park.
gangsters go?
The gangsters can
And
use
the
the parks at
hoodlums.
night.
Oh, so they can still use the parks.
Right.
Yeah. Do you want your dog digging up drugs? Or being inducted into a gang?
Why are you out at like dark
dog might
zero
have
dark 30?
the
Why
dog
are you
might
out
have-
at 0 dark 30 trying to be in this gang with your pup? That's
The dog,
not cool.
no, the dog might escape, join a gang. Now you got a gang dog. But anyway,
Well, yeah, so like you
okay,
take
cool.
things like that and like for example, we have this area over by us, like and it's just like they just recently knocked down this building and it's this huge parking lot area and everything because it was like this huge strip plaza thing and whatever you want to call it, and it's now just sitting there and the grass is growing through the concrete and there's a park across the street like a mile up, but that would be a perfect place to put something. But
another
no.
park.
Yeah.
So a park versus a park.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Except one is for like hiking and kids and the other one's just for dogs.
Okay.
Like dog park.
Okay. It's a lot of poop.
And this is when you have the city take care of it and come in and clean it and spray it so that there's no fleas.
I didn't even think about the fleas.
Yeah. We had one where I used to live.
Oh
and-
man, why didn't I think of that as a point? Fleas. Oh gosh darn it.
Yeah, when we used to live, there was this one dog park to where everybody, like at certain times of the year, they were like, don't go here because it's flea time. Like it was so bad. But yeah, so that's my last point. What's your last point?
My last point. People would have less friends. Because your
dogs are a
dog
man's best friend.
is your person's best friend, not
Dog.
just man.
Man as in human.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yes.
Thought just they were
No,
man.
man as in human.
Well, some people don't like human, so
I don't even care if you if you choose that you are a non-binary person. You are a person, which means you're human. Ha.
excuse me, snappity. But yes, human's best friend, the dog. So people would have less friends of
And more
actual
dogs.
humans and just more, not necessarily more dogs. I could have like 2 dogs and just not need friends.
You know your dogs will ditch you because they have each other, right?
No. I'll have them on collars so they can't escape me.
So you keep them tethered to you?
Yes.
Oh, that's creep.
No. Why would you want your best friends to run away? And these best friends are way better than real best friends. If you need help moving things, they can't say no. If you need,
How are you gonna have your dog help you move things?
have you ever seen those military dogs that have like things on the sides with like gun holsters or something? Yeah, like that.
So you put a backpack on them.
Yes, put a backpack on my dog.
How are you gonna have them do that when it comes to moving a couch?
See, I just won't have a couch. I don't need friends. What I need a couch for? Ooh, look at that.
To lay out in your living room and watch TV while your dogs lay down on their bed.
No, I just have a chair or a beanbag. They have their bed. I have my beanbag. Ooh.
No back support on that.
What are you talking about? I'm laying like the TV's like up all like angled and I'm just laying in there. I don't need back support. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't find fault in that point.
Okay. You
Yeah,
don't think
so
that's good for
yeah,
that,
they can
right?
always be around. They won't lie to me, okay?
That's a lie. Dogs lie all the time.
They won't verbally lie to me.
Okay. Because I'm like, dogs lie. You ask them who did something, they'll like look down at the ground and then look at the other dog.
No,
and that dog
that-
knows that they definitely did
But
it,
that's
they
not
blaming the other
lying.
dog.
That's like being like, oh, I'm ashamed for what I did. Yeah, guilt.
Oh.
Person's just gonna lie to you. Just straight out. Did you eat my cookie? No, I didn't.
Well, no.
Oh no, it was Jimmy. But the dog's like, oh no.
No, it's like,
aw."
did you do this? And then like dogs will look at you and then look at the other dog and then the other dog will look at them like,
What if I only
"I
got
didn't do
one
this."
dog?
If you only got one dog, it's like, did you do this? And then it'll just sit there like looking at you like, I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
no, it'll be
but
like-
you see
But
the
no,
crumbs on
the dog,
bed.
the dogs I know are like, oh yeah, I did it. I'm like,
Oh, I've met both.
You
I've met
know.
the dogs where it's like, did you do this? And then they like sit down and they hunker down like, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've also met the dogs like, did you do this? And then they look at you. They look at what was done. They look at it in their bed. And then they look at you again like, I ain't do that.
well, I don't know what dogs you met, but my dogs are very sympathetic
Boxers.
by the things
I've
they've
met
done.
boxers. Boxers are very expressive dogs, and they will lie. They're either one or the other. They're either very lying, and we're like, "Did you do this?" And they'll give you all the attitude, or they're the guilty ones that like curl down and become really, really small. Like, I'm sorry.
They have pants for dogs, right?
Yeah.
I'm always putting that dog in pants
Why?
because his name is Boxers. And that is hilarious.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That is
Boxers
hilarious.
are huge lap dogs, though.
Then I get some huge pants. Simple as that.
No. Whenever you sit down, they try to sit in your lap, but they're huge, so your lap just goes numb.
That's your fault. Okay, you need to work on your lap exercises.
I'm sorry. It's a huge dog. I'm a small
Lap
child.
exercises.
I'm a small person.
You're not a small child.
You try having a dog who stands up on back legs and he's almost as tall as you sitting on your lap.
That's your fault. You're a tiny person.
That's genetics. I can't help that.
You can
both
help
of
your
my
leg
parents are
power.
small.
You need to get your leg power on then. Anyway, that's my last point. Let's go down them real quick. Let's go.
All right. So going down our 3 points. My 3 points are lots of new meat to eat. Extreme
That
breeding.
still don't make no sense. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It does. It
No,
makes
go ahead.
sense in my
Go
head.
ahead.
Okay, so my 3 points are lots of new meats to eat, extreme breeding, and parks aplenty. What are your 3? Run down them.
My 3 points are poop pickup machines. When I first saw this and I looked at my points, it was like poop pickle. That's what I thought.
Poop pickle
I said- I
machines?
was
You're like, that don't
interesting.
sound good.
Don't sound good. The world would be covered in grass. People would have less friends. So, Marcy, whether people go see this movie or not, do you have a suggestion that you would like people to go see
I do.
in their free time?
So my suggestion is that if you don't want to see this or you just want to have another movie to watch, I suggest that you go and see The Proposal, starring Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds.
What's it about?
The Proposal is about Sandra Bullock, who plays this really
Crotchety
crotchety
boss.
and really, crotchety boss. And Ryan Reynolds is her assistant. And she's about to be deported back to Canada. And so they go through a fake marriage scam thing. And
Why does he do it?
Because she promises that she'll publish his book.
Okay.
Because she's a famous editor or something like that. And he kept giving her manuscripts of his book. And she's like, yeah, I never read it. And so
She
finally
sucks.
she's like, yeah, so I read it. And if you go through with this, I'll make sure that your name is big, like our biggest client. And he's like, all right, bet, let's go. So
She's great. I mean, not she's great. That movie's great.
that movie is so good.
So good.
I love it.
My turn.
What's your movie recommendation?
Made in Manhattan.
Huh?
Made in Manhattan.
Made in Manhattan.
Yes. Starring Jennifer Lopez and the guy who plays Voldemort in Harry Potter. People don't realize it's him, but it's him.
Yeah, because he has a nose and hair.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But the story is about a maid, Jennifer Lopez, and she is in Manhattan. And
Made in Manhattan.
yes, that is what I said.
Okay. I didn't. That's no.
Were you spelling M-A-D-E?
Yes.
Okay.
Like she was made in Manhattan.
No, this
Like,
was
she
made
became-
in Manhattan.
Like she
This
was
was made in
big.
China.
Like she was made big in Manhattan. That's where she got her big break, and it's like the story of how she got her big break. Okay.
Nope.
And then
She's
she
a-
fell in love with that guy. But okay.
She's a maid in Manhattan. And what
To
happens
Voldemort?
is... To Voldemort. No, she's not his maid. No. She's a maid in a hotel. It's kind of like a Cinderella story. She ends up dressing like another woman or whatever, or dressing in a fancier clothes, goes out, he spots her, they're at a ball or whatever.
So what happens at the Trolls?
What?
Have you seen the movie The Trolls?
Yeah.
Okay, you know, like Lady Floofy Bottoms or whatever her name is?
No, that's different.
Oh.
That's more like she liked him, she's going after him, they made her look beautiful. This is she just went out and he noticed her and was
Oh,
like,
it's
oh.
okay.
Yeah. So then, the movie happens. But it's really good. There's a hater in there. But really,
Haters
really
gonna
good
hate.
movie. That's my suggestion. Marcy, where can they find you online?
You can find me online on Twitter at Marcy_119. I post a lot of things on there. I'm learning my way through, working through, figuring it out. If you have any tips, please let me know. Tweet me, DM me something so I can figure Twitter out better. And then you can also find me on Instagram at Marcy_11.9. I got to start posting more things there. But where can we find you, David?
You can find me on Instagram at Pinterest_poems. You can find me on Twitter at a Clark Kent type. Shout out to the stash. Thanks for listening, guys. As always, shout out to Kit the Brit. You're
Kit
the
the
best.
Brit.
Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.